You know what? I'm not even going to get into my 15-minute rambling about this one. I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. We lost this game because of the play calls. What the hell was with the play call on third down in field goal range to go for one of those screens that have not been working the entire game, and you lose 7 yards, go out of field goal range, and have to punt? And then that basically ultimately loses you the game in the end. I don't know. I felt like in the second half, this game was lost from the get-go. And, like, I feel like we got lucky on a few occasions, too. Like, the one trick play where Dallas did the lateral to Cole Beasley, and then he threw it. He overthrew that by about an inch, and that was a touchdown if he didn't. And then there were a few penalty calls that went for us that shouldn't have, and, like, for once, my God. And we still couldn't take advantage of all that and lost in overtime. And that was heartbreaking, the way we lost in overtime. It wasn't looking good either way to win that game in overtime, the way their offense is looking compared with how our offense was looking pretty much the entire game. But, you know, like, honestly, even if we stopped them and held them to a field goal in overtime, I just did not have any faith in our offense driving down that field and doing anything to save us from losing that game either way. You know, would I have liked to see an opportunity to do so? Yes, but did I see it happening at all? No. So, yeah, 29-23 final, but in all honesty, I just have to be real with myself for a second here. What a football game that was. That was a good game. Like, it was an emotional roller coaster, like, oh crap, Zeke ran for 20 yards. Oh goody, Nolan Carroll got his hand in front of Dez Bryant and made a wonderful defensive play on third down. We're getting the ball back. But oh crap, we're inside the 10. And then good, Sproles ran for a 9-yard run for damn near a first down. And then oh crap, we got stuffed on a screenplay, which we had to have called about 20 or 30 of those this whole game, and none of them worked, maybe 2 of them. Oh my God, that was the worst part of this game. That's what lost us this game, is those stupid screen pass play calls. Like, you're not... And we didn't have one pass attempt over 20 yards in this whole game. I saw a stat that said that. You know, that's not acceptable. You have to make something happen. And, you know, we didn't. You know, I don't even know. I think the trick play pass attempt with who the hell threw that ball? Was it Josh Huff throwing the ball to Jordan Matthews on the trick play? But I don't think that counts. I don't think they're counting that in the stat. I think they're just talking Wentz. My opinion of Wentz in this game, not bad, not good, but not bad. I don't know. It was better than last week. Even though we won last week, it was still better than last week. Thank God we won last week. Oh my Lord. Just think if we could have very easily lost to the Vikings last week and have been on a 4-game losing streak right now. But instead we're 4-3 instead of... We should be 2-5 or 3-4 right now. That's what I'm thinking to myself right now. We should be 2-5 or 4-3. We should have lost to the Steelers, but we didn't. Or I'm not even going to say we should have lost to them, because anything can happen on any Sunday, but like, we were easily projected to lose to the Steelers. That could have very easily been a loss. We beat them. We could have very easily lost to the Vikings. We beat them. You know, so there's 2 wins that should have been losses, but there's also 2 losses that should have been wins in the Redskins and the Lions. Well, the Lions should have been a win, but the Redskins, I'm not going to say that should have been a win, because that was probably the sloppiest game we played all year, was the Redskins game. So we did not deserve to win that one. And this one, neither team really deserved to win this game. This Eagles-Cowboys game, well, I'm going to say Dallas pretty much earned this win. With the way they were moving the ball on offense and just coming up with plays on offense and defense when they really needed them, and just... There were times where the momentum just shifted. Like, there had to have been, like... There were plenty of momentum shifts all game. Like, at one point we were easily the better team, and then at one point Dallas was easily the better team, making stuff happen. Then we were, and then they were, and then we were, and it was just an emotional roller coaster and a back and forth momentum battle. And it was a good football game, I must say. It was a real good game. And my God, we were hyped, and we had like a 10-point lead with like 7 or 8 minutes to go. But then the Dez Bryant touchdown happened, and then we were like, okay, wait a minute. Are we going to blow this game? And we did, and it hurts. The Jason Witten touchdown in overtime. That's just a matter of our defenders being idiots and colliding into each other and leaving him wide open. I'm not even going to make up excuses for that. I'm not going to say, like, oh my God, who was covering him? I'm not going to, like, BS about, like, who was supposed to be covering him and everything. I don't even know who collided with who, but one of them was supposed to be covering him, and they ran into each other and gave them the win, basically. And I'm going to go back to this again. Like, even if we stopped them right there was no, at least in my opinion, I don't think there was any way of us winning that game on a touchdown. We could have went down and gotten a field goal, but still, then they would have gotten the ball back, and God only knows how that would have went. Probably the same way the first drive went. So, yeah, I'm not even going to rant or, like, ramble or anything about this game because I don't really have much to say. I got into Wentz. The play calling is what lost us this game, in my opinion. The screen passes and the stupid runs and everything, just not trying to make anything happen. Obviously, you don't want to be too aggressive and be dumb, but, like, you got to try to make something happen every once in a while, and we did not do that today. And we still almost won. I don't know how. And with the way their offense was killing us all game, I don't even know how we were in this game. Never mind sending it to overtime and leading pretty much the entire game. So, I guess that's a positive to come out of this game, is that their offense was killing us the entire game, and we were still leading. We were either leading or tied for pretty much all of regulation. Like, we were never losing, I don't think. So, because we had 3-0. Oh, no, we were losing 7-3 for a little bit, but then, yeah. But that was about it at the beginning of the game. Other than that, I mean, this one just hurts, because now this NFC East is Dallas 6-1, 4-3 us, 4-3 us, 4-3-1 Redskins, and I think the Giants, it might be like a tie between us and the Redskins and then the Giants, I think. So this Giants game next week is big, but Dallas has Cleveland next week, which sucks. Because that's going to be a shit show for Cleveland. And Dallas is going to win that game, so they'll go to 7-1. And then, I'm just focused on, we just have to be focused on the New York Giants now. So, New York Giants next week at 1 o'clock at the Meadowlands. I think our secondary is going to play a key role in that game because their offense is killing defenses with that new guy, Sterling Shepard, and now they have Victor Cruz back this year, and they have Odell. I was talking shit in earlier videos about the Giants, but, like, they could make a push at the wild card or, like, us and the Redskins, like, for the NFC. It's like, I don't think it's necessarily over for the Giants. Like, this is a big game. We've had the Giants number the past few years, which is good. But this is a big one next week. It's a 1 o'clocker. Yeah. But other than that, it's not over, technically in NFC East terms, but from what I'm seeing right now, it looks to be over, and it looks like Dallas is going to win this division, and it looks like the only way we're going to, probably by a long shot, they're going to win this, probably by a lot, they're going to win this division, probably more than one game, they're going to win this division, and I think our only chance of getting in is the wild card, which last week, at 4-2, we were in a wild card position. So I don't know. We just have to bounce back next week and get a victory. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, just everything I wanted to address about this game. So Eagles fall in overtime to the Cowboys, 29-23. It was a hell of a football game, I must say. I already got into that at the beginning of the video about how and everything, but disappointing loss. But we'll move on from it and At least it wasn't a blowout like we thought it was going to be. So, thank you guys for watching, and go Birds. See you guys next week.